Before you scroll, like this video if you believe in underdogs. Comment your favorite twist. Share this story with someone who loves drama. And don't forget to subscribe for part 5. Amara had never been anyone important. She was a maid in a billionaire's mansion, invisible, obedient, efficient. For 5 years, she scrubbed marble floors and polished golden banisters in Charles Whitaker's penthouse estate overlooking Manhattan. She never spoke unless spoken to. She ate leftovers in the kitchen. She was just there, but everything changed the night of the charity gala. Charles was on stage, giving a passionate speech to a sea of elites in tuxedos and gowns, when he suddenly clutched his chest. His knees buckled. Glasses shattered as guests screamed. Chaos erupted. Amara didn't hesitate. She threw down her tray, heels clicking as she sprinted onto the stage, pushing past frozen onlookers. CPR, defibrillator pads, chest compressions. "Don't you dare die on me," she hissed through gritted teeth. The next morning, Charles summoned her. "You saved my life," he rasped, eyes studying her. "I did what anyone would do," she said, still in shock. "No," he replied. "You did what no one else could do." 3 months later, Amara walked down the mansion's grand staircase, not in a maid's uniform, but a custom Dior wedding gown. Her hand clutched Charles's. Cameras flashed. Gasps filled the chapel. She was no longer the maid. She was his wife. The media exploded. Billionaire marries his maid? Gold digger or savior? Who is Amara Whitaker? America was obsessed. But behind the glitz, Amara was watching .in late-night meetings. She memorized asset maps. She asked questions at charity events. She traced names whispered in boardroom corridors. She practiced control, smiling while shaking hands with enemies. Then, Charles died. They said it was a heart attack. But Amara knew the signs. His meds had been tampered with. The will changed everything. Charles left her everything: estate, rights, power. Julian, his son, exploded enraged. At the board meeting, Amara arrived in a black suit, flanked by lawyers. She stared down every man in that room. "Don't worry," she said. "I'm not here to follow his legacy. I'm here to bury it." In a rundown Atlanta apartment, Nia gripped her phone. On screen, Amara's wedding photo. Her hand trembled. "She left me," she whispered. "She forgot me." Nia packed a bag and bought a one-way bus ticket to New York. 2 days later, she stood outside the Whitaker estate, drenched in rain, begging the guards to let her in. They didn't. That's when a black Rolls-Royce pulled up. Julian stepped out. Dapper suit, cold eyes. "You're her sister?" he asked, offering a warm coffee. "You deserve to know the truth." In a downtown loft, Julian poured her wine, showed her evidence, shady deals, photos of Amara with armed men. "She used our father," he whispered. "You and I, we can take back what's ours." Nia agreed. Sneaking into Amara's office, she pulled open drawers, found a hidden compartment. Inside, dozens of letters. "Nia, baby sis, I'm sorry. I'm building a future for us." Nia's knees buckled. Tears streamed down her face. She ran, but the damage was done. Julian had already leaked documents. Protesters surrounded the estate. Reporters camped outside. Amara didn't lash out. She found Nia in a hotel room, eyes swollen. "You're still my sister," Amara whispered. "You always will be." She held her close. The storm was just beginning in Dubai. A tall man watched Amara's scandal on a dozen screens. "Falcon," he smiled. Pressed a button. A floor panel opened, revealing an arsenal. "She's mine now." Falcon chartered a private jet in New York. Nia went digging. Following whispers from an ex-Whitaker handler, she tracked Falcon to a warehouse. Inside, photos of her and Amara as children. DNA test results, diagrams, and then the truth. Falcon, her biological father. "Not Charles. He created us," she whispered. Amara and Nia confronted Falcon in a shadowy penthouse. "You were leverage," he said, circling them. "Not family." Amara pulled a knife from her boot. Nia aimed a pistol. A standoff. "Then you made a mistake," Amara hissed. "We're not pawns." Flashbang. Gunfire. Screams. They escaped, barely, with blood on their sleeves. Weeks passed. Elijah Kane, Amara's security chief, trained the sisters in an abandoned warehouse at hand-to-hand combat.